Hey guys, my name is Matt, and today I'm bringing you a 30-4 on a free-for-all on firing range. Now today I'm going to be talking about my suicidal driving partner. And right off the bat, I just want to say, my friend ends up joining my free-for-all later on, Chezzy980, but he purposely tries to kill me, something like that, so whatever, it's still a legitimate fight. So yeah, thank you guys for 106 subscribers. I did not expect to get the amount of views or subscribers for my last video, and I just want to thank everyone who viewed, liked everything about that video. So yeah, and thank you for subscribing. Now, this is going to be a rather short gameplay, so I'm going to try to make this a pretty short commentary. Not try and go over like I did in the last video. So yeah, let me go right on as it hits the minute mark. Now, around a year and a half ago, it was a week before Model Warfare 2, that's how I remember it best, I took driver's ed for the first time, and, well, not driver's ed, but the drive-in portion of driver's ed. The written portion I took almost 2 years ago now, but that's besides the point. I'm talking about the driving portion now. Now, I took the driving portion, and first of all, I get into there. The first day I get in there, and I am half an hour early. Not half an hour early, but I'm half an hour earlier than my partner, who came half an hour late. Now, that alone is very aggravating, and we had to wait for a while before she came, and it was just a whole ordeal. Now, she finally got there, and I'm not gonna say anything, but she kind of did look like a mess. She did, and it was just not a very nice moment. And then all of a sudden, we had to look at all the parts of the car and then tell the instructor what each part was after we reviewed it. And I did so perfectly. I was able to look at it once and know everything. It took her 15 tries, and even at that point, she still didn't know anything. So the driver instructor was like, "Okay, whatever." Now, I first get into the car, and I do okay. I accelerate a little too much at certain times, but other than that, I was solid. Now, after we went on a half an hour drive with me, we decided to go back to the high school and then let her take over. Now, the first thing she did, she went in full reverse and almost drove us off the road. And I was like, oh god, I should be a bad driver. And then she thought it would be a great idea to, when we're going straight and she was supposed to make a left, instead she kept on going, and she almost put us over a curb. She did put us over the curb and down a hill, and at the bottom of the hill was the football field where the football team was practicing. She almost killed us and everyone on that field. The football team actually saw us and started running away at it. Now, after this though, we drove around, and I immediately started doing good. I got the hang of it and everything. Then she went again, and within the first 10 minutes of her driving, she almost got us into a front-end collision with a garbage truck, a rear-end collision. Well, for us it would have been a front-end collision with a parked truck on the side of the road, and then we almost crashed into a house in a community. Now, this entire thing was a very scary ordeal, and by the end of it, she would not let my driving partner drive at all. We each were supposed to drive 2.5 hours each. I ended up driving 4.5 hours each day we would go, and at a certain point, we were supposed to drive 2.5 hours away, switch partners, and go back. I ended up having to drive the entire way through, and at the end, near the end, she also managed to drive us into a fire hydrant. So yeah, guys, that was my driving partner experience. And later on, my sister made a friend, and we went to something called the Great Wolf Lodge with her. And then on the way back, she was talking about her horrible driving cousin. And I was like, "What's her name?" She said the name. It rang a bell, and it turns out it was the same girl. It turns out she failed driver's ed 8 different times. So yeah, guys, that was my quaint little story and piece of it out. I went over a little bit, but who cares? And please like, comment, and subscribe.